Students of class 9, we are going to teach you the measuring cylinder of the first chapter. So measuring cylinder. Measuring cylinder, you know it, and through the measuring cylinder we measure the volume of any liquid. Okay, and there are calibrations, some scales like that. If you are giving the liquid inside that cylinder, the water, if it is water, then it will showing like that, and you have to take the reading at that position. If you are taking mercury inside of the cylinder, the upper surface of the mercury will like that, will shows like that. So you take the measurement of that liquid. Now through this measuring cylinder we can find out the volume of any solid substance which is not dissolving in these liquid. So what we have to take? First of all, we have to take one measuring cylinder and keep some water inside that measuring cylinder, and we have to take the reading of that measuring cylinder. Say for example it is V1 ml or V1 cc, whatever be. It is not actually per cc, V1 cc. And after sinking these stones or anything else inside the liquid or water, the level goes up. Say for example this level shows V2 cc. So what is the volume of that stone or whatever be? That is V2 minus V1 cc. In that way we can find out the volume of any solid substance which is not dissolved into that liquid. Okay. Now if anyone asks you to find out the volume of a drop of water, then how can you do it? First of all, you take this measuring cylinder and you put 100 drops in it, and you have some level of water. You measure it. Say for example it is V cc. Then VCC divided by 100, you are getting the volume of a single drop. Okay. In that way you can find out the volume of a drop of water. Okay. I am not going to exercises. I am going to next chapter, that is force and motion, or force and motion, I think it is the chapter. Okay, force and motion. Force and motion, বল ও গতি, এই চ্যাপ্টারটাতে আমরা যদি যাই তাহলে আমরা দেখব যে এখানে স্থিতি গতি নিয়ে আলোচনা করা হয়েছে। রেস্ট অ্যান্ড মোশন, ইট ইজ ডিসকাসড। রেস্ট অ্যান্ড মোশন আর ডিসকাসড। তো রেস্ট অ্যান্ড মোশন নিয়ে আমি এগুলো নিয়ে খুব একটা বেশি আলোচনার মধ্যে ঢুকছি না, কারণ এগুলো সবই ক্লাসের মধ্যে আমরা আলোচনা করেছি। একেবারে কোয়ান্টিটেটিভ আলোচনা বা ম্যাথামেটিক্যাল বা অ্যানালিটিক্যাল আলোচনার মধ্যেই আমি ঢুকে পড়ছি। সেটা হচ্ছে যে হোয়াট ডু ইউ মিন বাই ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট, সরণ বা ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট। সেটা হচ্ছে যে কোনো একটা মুভিং অবজেক্ট তার ইনিশিয়াল পজিশন আর ফাইনাল পজিশনের মধ্যে যে শর্টেস্ট ডিস্টেন্স, সেই শর্টেস্ট ডিস্টেন্সটাকেই বলা হচ্ছে তার ডিসপ্লেসমেন্ট। and the direction of that particle is from the initial point to the final point. তার মানে আমার যদি এইখানে A পয়েন্টটা হয় initial point of any moving object, আর B পয়েন্টটা যদি হয় তার ফাইনাল পয়েন্ট, এদের মধ্যে যে শর্টেস্ট ডিস্টেন্স, সেই শর্টেস্ট ডিস্টেন্সটাই হবে the displacement, the measure of displacement or the value of displacement, এবং the direction will be from A to B. The particle is moving from A to B. হতে পারে the particle is moving in different ways. Say for example the particle is moving in that way, the particle may move in that way. Okay, but we have not to worry. Only the shortest distance between A and B is the measurement or is the measure of the displacement, is the value of displacement, and the unit of measurement is the unit of displacement is in CGS centimeter, and in SI system it is meter, because it is basically length, only direction is there. Value and direction both it has, therefore it is a vector quantity. And just I can give you one example that a person is moving east for 4 kilometers. So the person is moving 4 kilometers. So this is 4 kilometers. Then he moves north for 3 kilometers. You have to find out the displacement of that person. So the displacement, as I have told you, that displacement is the shortest distance between 2 points. One is initial point, another is final point. So it is initial point because he starts his journey from here and he ends his journey at that point. So the smallest distance or straight distance between these 2 points is that, and the direction is from the initial point to the final point. So what is the value of this displacement? It is very simple, 4 square plus 3 square root over. Therefore we have 16 plus 9 equals to root over 25 equals to 5 kilometers. Therefore the value of the displacement is 5 kilometers and the direction is from A, B, C. So the direction is from A to C. Or if we express in that way, north, south, east, west. So it is actually northeast. The direction of the displacement is northeast. Okay. So this is about displacement because it has not only value but the direction too. Now come to speed. Now come to speed. Speed is a scalar quantity, actually the distance covered by any object divided by time. The time is taken to travel that distance is the speed. Therefore the speed is actually denoted by V, and the displacement, that is displacement distance is denoted by S, and the time is denoted by T, and it is in second. The distance in centimeter or meter, whatever be. So V equals to S by T is the formula of speed. Okay, now what is the unit of speed in CGS system? It is centimeter per second or meter per second is the unit of speed in CGS and SI system. Now one mathematical problem is very important regarding this speed chapter, that if a person starts from this point A and reaches to point B, during his journey half of the distance he has covered with 40 km per hour speed, and the remaining part he has covered with 60 km per hour speed. So you have to find out the average speed of that person during his total journey. Now this is very well known problem. This is very famous mathematical problem in speed chapter. So what we have to do, we have to consider this total distance is as x or 2x, whatever be, you can consider it. So if the total distance is 2x, then half of the distance is x and half of the distance, remaining half of the distance is x. Now to reach from A to the middle of his journey, say this point is C, it will take some time, definitely, because it is moving through 40 km per hour speed. So what is the time will take by the person to reach from A to C? Time taken to reach A to C is x distance, x kilometer distance, x kilometer, 2x kilometer, so x kilometer, x kilometer divided by 40 kilometer per hour. So kilometer will cancel out and we have the hour. So x by 40 hour is the time taken by the person to reach from A to C. And the another part or the residual part, the time will take, time taken to reach C to B is x by 60. By the same way, kilometer per hour, this is kilometer, so we have x by 60 hours. So from A to C it will take x by 40 hour, and from C to B it will take x by 60 hour. So how much total time will take to reach A to B? Total time taken to reach A to B is x by 40 plus x by 60 hour. And what is the total distance? The total distance is 2x. So what is the average speed? Average speed equals to distance divided by time. So the distance is 2x and the time is x by 40 plus x by 60. Now it is 40, 60, 2, 20, 30, 2, 10, 15, 5, 2, 3. 10, 30, 60, 120. So 120 is the LCM. So this is 3x and this is 2x. Now 2x into 120 divided by 5x. Xx 5 to 10, 4. 48 km per hour. That is the average speed during the total journey of that person. This is very well known mathematical problem and very interesting too. And if you understand this problem, perhaps I have done it in classroom also. If you could understand this problem, then it is very good for you, because these kind of problem will come. And it is very important mathematical problem that you have to understand. Okay. If it is okay to you, then you can do more mathematical problem of 7 of the same sense. Now we are going to acceleration. So what is acceleration? Acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. Now first of all we have to do velocity. What is velocity? Actually after speed, velocity is there. Velocity is also a vector quantity. Velocity is denoted by v, but one vector sign is given. and velocity is also displacement, that is vector quantity divided by time. So displacement is s and time is t. So v equals to s by t. By the arrow sign we are actually denoting the vector quantity. Now the unit of the velocity is quite same as the unit of speed, that is centimeter per second or meter per second. Okay. Now velocity, the previous mathematical problem may be applied for velocity also, but in terms of speed it is more logical. Now come to the acceleration, that is a, or deceleration minus a, or retardation minus a. So acceleration or deceleration is nothing but the change in velocity divided by time. So change in velocity we can write v, as a is vector quantity, so v vector quantity by t is the formula of acceleration. Okay. Now what is the unit of this in CGS system? It is centimeter per second square, and in SI it is meter per second square. Now how second square has come? That is due to vector a equals to v by t, that means s by t into 1 by t. So we have s vector by t square, and that's why the second square is written. Okay. So this is acceleration, and acceleration is vector quantity. If it is negative, then it is deceleration. That means, say for example, one particle is moving from rest. A particle starts its movement from rest. So there is some acceleration, and when the particle is going to stop, it is right now it is in motion. That means it has some sort of deceleration. So in that way we can find out the acceleration or deceleration. Okay. Today is up to that. We will meet again in our school, at our classroom. Up to then, take care of yourself.